In this example, I have this quintic trinomial, and it's being divided by this monomial negative 6v. And the way I'm going to simplify this is by using this property over here. We have a plus b being divided by c. So I'm going to break this fraction up into independent fractions, all which have this common denominator of c, and then I can simplify each fraction independently. So let's go ahead and see what that looks like when I write all these fractions out. Okay, so I put a plus right here because this was addition. I put a minus right here because it was subtraction. So let's go ahead and reduce or simplify each of these fractions independently of one another. So the first one here, I see that I have a 3 and a 6. I know I can factor a 3 out of each of those, so I'll be with 1 and 2 is what I'm left with. The negative that I have here, negatives either need to come out front or on top, but we can't leave negatives in the denominator. And finally, v to the 5th divided by v, this v is going to cancel with the 5, and it's going to make that a 4 because one v cancels. Okay, so what do we have left here? A lot of marks here. So negative, and then we have a 2 on the bottom and a v to the 4th on top. So let's say minus v to the 4th over 2. Another way you could say that is negative 1/2 v to the 4th. Okay, so let's look at the second one. So we have plus and one negative. So this negative here is going to end up making this a subtraction. And then we have 4 and 6, which I can simplify that to make a 2 and a 3. And then the v cubed divided by v, I can cancel this v with a 3 and have a 2 right there. So it looks like in the numerator I have 2v squared over a 3 in the denominator. Or again, you can say negative 2/3 v squared. And finally, I have a minus and this negative, and actually those are going to cancel and give me a plus right there. The v's cancel, so 2 over 6 just reduces to 1/3, and I can say 1/3 there. So either one of these is acceptable. It just kind of depends on the way you're most comfortable writing, if they have the fractional coefficients before the variables, or if you just kind of mix them all up and keep them as fractions. But both of these are the same, and these are both answers when we simplify this expression.